Hello everyone, welcome back, it's Haywood again. Today I'll be unboxing a couple of Xenesthis species I got from Dan from DNS Spiders. It's part 2 of a very long unboxing video, and in part 1 I've already unboxed all the Panther species, so if you're interested or you haven't watched it already, the link is in the corner, and do consider watching it first. But yeah, without further ado, let's get started with the Xenesthis. Alright, so that's all the Panther species done. Moving on. I have a trio here. A trio of 2 males and a female. Definitely not a Flamifera. Right, so it's a Xenesthis species Megascopula. What I have here is an N9 female. Probably a subadult female, I would say. And, well, ooh, look at her. What a beauty. I mean, they have a really distinctive carapace, I would say. Different, quite, I don't really know how to explain it, but it's definitely different from the other Xenesthis. The coloration is similar, I would say similar to Species Light.
Although compared to a Species Light, Megascopula can have a slightly redder hue, especially in a younger stage like juvenile or subadult. They're still definitely a lot pinker, or you could say paler in color compared to something like a Species Bright, White, or Tenebris, which can be more purple than pink.
Yeah, it's quite distinctive. You can't already tell from their like huge scopula. That's how they got their name, Megascopula. But yeah, what a beautiful female. Ooh, look at her. Right, so next will be the males. It's an N7 male. I'll quickly show you guys him. And alright, there we go. And yeah, I'll see if I can get him to stretch out a little for you. Right, so you can sort of see some purple or some color on his femur as well, right there. They have a slightly red, I don't know, red hue on their carapace. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's definitely quite different from other Xenesthis species and quite distinctive. And this black region right above their eyes, right here, it's quite a bit, oops, sorry about that buddy, like this black region over here, they're also narrower than a lot of the other Xenesthis species, so that's one way to tell if you have a Megascopula, in my opinion. Although there are definitely some other lines of Xenesthis species Megascopula I've seen online that look slightly different, slightly more like a Manus, I would say. But yeah, these 3 here have the like typical Megascopula look, I would say. Right, so this is another N7 male, though I'm pretty sure I got an N6 and an N7 male, so either one of them molted, or I'm not sure. Well, I might have just scratched off the label when I was like moving the boxes around. But yeah, let's see. Right, so here's the third Megascopula, another male. Yeah, this one definitely look a little smaller compared to the other male, so it could be the N6 male. No collars on his femurs yet. I'll put them side by side so you get a better idea of their size. Oof, sorry about that. But yeah, they definitely look slightly different in size. The one on the right, I would say, is a tiny bit bigger. So this one could be the N7 male, and this one the N6. Although, now that I think about it, if I scratch off the N6 label, it doesn't make sense to have an N7 label like underneath it. So I don't know, they might be both N7. But yeah, here are the trio all together side by side. And right, alright, so here I have another Xenesthis species. It's a Xenesthis species blue, matured male. I already got 2 adult females of this species waiting for him. I actually tried paired both of them last year, but one of them already molted, so it'll be perfect for him. And the other one, she's a massive female. I'll try another photo of her right here. But her abdomen is really huge, and one day she was like up on the side of her enclosure, and I tried to shine the torchlight through her abdomen, and it's glowing yellow. So hopefully she's full of eggs. She already lost all her blue already. She's a really old female, but absolutely massive. Probably one of the biggest tarantula I have in my collection right now. But yeah, so here's the male. Right, and I'll also have another adult female coming for this guy. So a lot of females waiting for him. He looks quite old though, so hopefully he can still get the job done. But look at that carapace, look at that orange and those blue legs. It's a really nice contrast. Such a standout in an already pretty genus. But yeah, look at him. Oof, such a beauty, such a handsome guy. Alright, I just put them aside and I think we're almost done. Alright, so moving on to the final 2 tarantulas. And they are actually a pair, although they're different sizes. Here we have Xenesthis species Tenebris matured male, and I'll quickly show you guys him. Oof, he's trying to get out, but not sure if you can see him properly. Ooh, what a leggy male. I'm not sure if you can see the coloration on him. But he definitely got, well, he's quite old, so he lost quite a bit of his colors. But he's also quite a lot darker than a lot of other Xenesthis matured male. Just like the females of species Tenebris, they look darker in general. And I'll quickly shine the torchlight on him, so you can still see some purple on him. Yeah, I also have a subadult female of the species, and she molted a while ago, and her spermatical looks matured. So I might just try and breed him with that female. Right, so moving on, it's Xenesthis species Tenebris female and N9 female. Quickly show you her. Right, there we go. Oh, look at her. I mean, normally Xenesthis of this size, I would say she's still a juvenile, or perhaps a young borderline subadult. Normally, females this size do still spot a very pretty, well, very pink and like distinctive carapace. But this one here definitely looks really dark, and you can sort of see why people, well, when these first appeared in the hobby, people thought these could be the Xenesthis monstrosa, because they definitely, like, especially for an adult female, they lose all the like other markings over here, and only kept the pink eyebrowish markings around the eyes. But yeah, I personally don't think they are the monstrosa, because based on the description of the original Xenesthis monstrosa, they definitely have like shorter legs compared to other Xenesthis species. I don't think the legs on the Tenebris are particularly short. I'll just quickly show you guys her. But yeah, they definitely have like a duller carapace compared to a lot of other Xenesthis species, and still an amazing spider. Yeah, there you go. Just a quick look of the spider, and yeah, that's about it. I'll just pop her aside. We'll be rehousing all these, well, maybe not the like smaller ones. I'll just add a water dish in these like broadcast tub. It'll be more than enough for them. Spiders are hardy; they could like thrive in a lot like a really basic environment, and these broadcast tub are honestly more than enough for a lot of these younger specimens. And yeah, as long as they could comfortably molt in them, then they should be fine. Right, so that's basically all the tarantulas I got from Dan today, and I know it's been such a long video, so if you're still watching, thanks for staying. I really do appreciate that. So what we have here is a couple more tarantulas I recently got from So Many Lakes. I actually opened them up already and they all arrived safe, so that's great. But since this video is already so long, I'll probably what I'll probably do is I'll do a rehousing videos for some of the adult females I got today, and I'll rehouse these in that video as well. But yeah, if you're interested, do stay tuned and perhaps subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on like future content. What I'll try to do is I'll upload some content every week if possible. But yeah, it's a pleasure meeting you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.